When people hear the name Harley-Davidson King Kong, the first thing that comes to mind is sheer power and dominance on two wheels. Although Harley-Davidson has not officially announced this model, it has captured the imagination of enthusiasts worldwide as a possible future machine that pushes the limits of what a cruiser can be. The name alone sets the tone for something massive, bold, and untamed, and fans picture a motorcycle that stands apart from the current lineup with muscle car proportions and road-commanding authority. The design concept imagined for the King Kong leans heavily into aggressive styling, with a sculpted fuel tank, widened fenders, oversized tires, and a low but commanding seat position. The silhouette of this imagined bike is bulky yet sleek, a machine that feels both intimidating and beautiful. Matte black, chrome highlights, and bold detailing would give it a presence that few motorcycles on the road could match. Every element would be engineered not just for function but also for the pure visual impact of power. In terms of performance, speculation suggests that if Harley were to build this machine, it would rely on the Milwaukee 8-engine platform but pushed further than ever before. A displacement in the range of 2,100 to 2,200 cc seems plausible, generating a horsepower figure between 115 and 120, with torque figures climbing well beyond 130 foot-pounds. Such numbers would translate into raw, visceral thrust at any speed, making highway overtakes and city acceleration equally thrilling. Speed testing, if carried out, could show this beast reaching 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 4 seconds, a figure rarely associated with heavyweight cruisers. A quarter-mile time in the mid-11-second range would put it in sports bike territory despite its size. These numbers would not only establish King Kong as the strongest cruiser in Harley's lineup but also as a rival to performance-focused machines from other brands. The appeal would lie in combining brute strength with Harley's signature road presence. Some enthusiasts imagine Harley experimenting with hybrid or electric capabilities in future models, and the King Kong is a perfect canvas for such ideas. A high-capacity 20 kWh battery could give it a meaningful range of up to 180 miles, while DC fast charging could allow 20 to 80% top-ups in under an hour. Such features would keep the bike relevant in an increasingly electric world while retaining Harley's tradition of torque-driven excitement. The experience of riding a motorcycle like this would be unmatched. The ergonomics would offer a commanding stance with wide handlebars, forward foot controls, and a plush, low seat. The rider would feel both relaxed and in control, able to devour long stretches of highway without fatigue. Suspension would likely be tuned for comfort but stiff enough to handle twisty roads with confidence. Stopping power from high-end Brembo brakes would complete the performance package. From a pricing perspective, such a premium machine would not come cheap. Based on Harley's current market range and the unique identity of the imagined King Kong, an estimated starting price around $30,000 to $35,000 feels realistic. This would place it in the ultra-premium category, aimed at serious enthusiasts who want not just a motorcycle but a statement of status and individuality. If Harley were ever to introduce this bike, the release timeline would likely follow their current strategy of unveiling concept models before production. Enthusiasts speculate that such a reveal could happen around late 2026, with a possible market release in 2027. This would allow Harley to build hype, refine the machine, and align it with future emission and safety regulations, while maintaining its legendary appeal. The King Kong concept appeals not only because of its imagined specs but also because of what it represents. It embodies Harley-Davidson's legacy of making motorcycles that are more than machines, they are symbols of freedom, rebellion, and personal expression. A model like this would take those values and magnify them, becoming a cultural icon just as much as a performance leader. For riders, the emotional connection to such a bike would be undeniable. The sound, the presence, the feeling of controlling something so powerful would make every ride memorable. It would not just be a motorcycle for commuting or casual cruising but rather a machine built for those who want to make every journey an event. It would be a motorcycle to be seen on as much as to be ridden. Fans also love to dream about customization potential. With a bike this large and powerful, endless personalization options would likely follow, from exhaust upgrades and custom paint to touring accessories and performance tuning kits. Harley's aftermarket ecosystem would thrive with a flagship model like this, allowing each owner to put their personal mark on the beast. In the end, whether Harley-Davidson King Kong becomes reality or remains a fan-created legend, the idea itself has already fueled excitement. It captures the imagination of what the brand could build next and keeps conversations alive about the future of heavyweight cruisers. Even as speculation, it reminds us why Harley-Davidson continues to inspire passion, the promise of power, design, and individuality rolled into one unforgettable ride.